I want the Hamadryad, what would be the use of it this time? So what I was trying to do last time was I summoned the Hamadryad first.
Should I?
Because the Hamadryad has, like many of our buffs, the Hamadryad lasts, all of our summons last for a minute per level. So it actually lasts for a really long time at this point. The hope was that if we summoned it and then we did our full buff cycle, did all of our buffs and everything like that, that the Hamadryad would actually be pretty strong, and that after maybe like the first fight or two, when it put all of its buffs up, maybe it would actually start to just do good stuff. But when we tried to test that out on the last map, we did all of our buffs prior to going into the last map, and then the Hamadryad got desummoned going into the next map. So we just lost that whole testing round, basically. So this is going to be just a testing round of if we summon the Hamadryad and then we do a full buff cycle, right? Like, does the Hamadryad get good, or is it just a complete and utter fucking waste? And I want to try to do that both with the Hamadryad, but also I want to try to do with the Nereids, because we get 1d3 plus 1 Nereids, so we could get up to 4 Nereids, and if they are buffable, you know, maybe it'll be good. You wonder what it'll do if it doesn't waste time on buffs. Well, we have seen it attack before. It is an archer. So my hope is that if we can get it buffed with our buffs, and it does the first couple fights of a map with its buffs, right? Then maybe it can actually get to the point to where it's just shooting in combat. Which is a little sad, because I thought it was going to be more. I thought it was going to be like a big buff caster or heal caster or some caster. I don't fucking know, but yeah, it doesn't. I'm very not impressed with the Hamadryad or the Nereids. I could just start spamming Mastodons. I don't like the Mastodon spell, not because it doesn't. It produces meaty things that hit the shit out of shit. It's very good at doing that. I don't like using Mastodons because I can't see anything when I summon 5 Mastodons. They're so big, they cover the fucking screen and I can't see the game anymore. So it's just kind of like, meh.
What's going on here?
Make me very sad. But yeah, anyways. We're gonna do the buff cycles. Some of these buffs I probably don't actually have to do again, because some of them last for almost 24 hours. But I don't want to go through the trouble of like looking up or looking at which ones are still on, which ones aren't on, you know, etc., etc. So I'm just clicking the buttons. I still think the single biggest quality of life that this game could accomplish is by being able to, and I have no idea how they would even accomplish this, but being able to do something like setting up a full buff cycle, and then just clicking a button and having all of your allies cycle through the buffs that you want them to put up. Because it is very tedious to have to do this every time on your own.
A bright future awaits.
Which I guess is just, again, another vote for the quality of life that is enduring spells and greater enduring spells. Although there's a certain amount of like power. I am not a power gamer, but there is a certain amount of like power gamer in me that's like, waste one of your 10, 2 of your 10 mythic feats on quality of life? How dare you? But I'm like, yeah, no, actually, I totally dare. like I would totally dare. And there.
I will lend you my aid.
Keep that.
Ona Adayana. 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 Ona Adayana.
At least we're kind of familiar with our buff cycle now, though.
Ona Adayana.
Doesn't take us as long to get through. I should really... Yeah, that's fine. Legendary Proportions was very funny on Sela and Calypso, and honestly probably very strong. I do think I will leave 3 points into it, but I don't think I'm going to cast it every single time. Because it does take a somewhat expensive resource.
Orma. 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 Orma.
Shield me from their sight.
Be Orma. Sio Bosch. Apa Riti Esmo Axe. Yes.
I will prove my worth.
Ona Ariana Inimosi Travis Manishrim Sukino Inimosi Travisi Inimosi Travisi Inimosi Travisi Inimosi Travisi Inimosi Travisi Inimosi Travisi Inimosi Travisi.
You're a good person. I like you.
Or this is probably more achievable. Outside of combat, get rid of this whole takes the time of going through animations, right? Like when I cast something, it's just cast. You know?
This war must end.
Enlarge requires resources. So it depends on what you're doing, right? So like Enlarge Person, for example, it doesn't require resources beyond the spell slot. Something like... where's it at? Oh, we took it off.
Here we go again.
Nice. Something like Animal Growth doesn't cost resources. But Legendary Proportions is a 7th level spell, and it costs 1 dinosaur bone per cast. So, you can actually run out of it. Must be a lot more than a sprig of juniper berries. The cost of... Yes, yeah, absolutely. There are a couple of mostly diamonds-oriented style things, like Resurrections or True Seeing, which uses like diamond dust that have rare components. Legendary Proportions being one of the other ones. And it's very strong, so I do understand why it is. And we can buy these, so it's honestly not that big of a deal. I could probably spam it as much as I wanted to, but it's just... I feel like it's overkill right now. I don't feel like it's really necessary to do that, so...
Rely on me.
Okay.
I am here all week.
He is here all week.
I feel like a chosen one.
Try the veal. Look. Okay, we're gonna run in and...
I will protect you with my life.
Here's my other problem with the freaking summons. This Hamadryad that we just buffed to shit and back. She looks really cool, by the way. She's way the fuck back here because they do not move directly with your party. They move... They're tethered, which is frustrating.
Guide my blade.
Hello, sir. You're big. Let's bully you. Yeah, that was nice. And she greater heroismed herself. I am happy. They've made so many updates over the year and a half that this game has been out. You used to not be able to check their stats. You used to have to look them up in the fucking compendium to be able to see your stats. Now you can just click on them. So they do have a good amount of health. They do have good stats. Right? Like, not the greatest armor class, but that's fine. And it looks like they only have 3 attacks, and it's not for just like, oh my god, damage. Like, they have abilities, that's the thing, is they have like, I feel like they have spells that they're supposed to be using. They have greater heroism, and then they have confusion, I guess. I really do not understand. I'm gonna try to keep an open mind. But so far, I do not understand why this is a capstone. Like, I guess it's technically not a capstone, but it is the highest summon that the class gets. Outside of mythic abilities. That's a lot of caveats. I realize I'm putting a lot of, like, this or that statements going on here.
Into the fray.
You called? I'm trusting you. I will follow my dream. I shall not be swayed from my path.
And how exactly are you going to do that, Ninia? Ooh. Let's rapture some bitches. Get raptured. Or overwhelming presence. What is their will save even? Everyone's failing now. Oh, it is a DC 31. A DC 31 is no joke. How about plus 14, plus 14, plus 15? Yeah, DC 31 actually is not a joke. That's fair.
I will resist.
Take you!
Seela's a goddamn badass. I remember, and you look, I'm sure it's right compared to perfectly min-maxed, like, create-a characters. But, like, I remember hearing a lot of, flack about Seela when the game first came out on, like, Twitter and YouTube comments and things like that. And I don't fucking see it. Like, I think Seela is fucking awesome. Like, I think Seela is a fucking powerhouse. Again, sure, in a scenario where you're min-maxing and you're using, like, create-a characters and things like that, Seela might not be the best ever, but I still think she's way better than a lot of companions and a lot of pre-made companions in a lot of CRPGs. Pre-made companions in a lot of CRPGs get flack for, like, having stupid builds. Like, having shit that you have to deal with that you're like, why do you have this? I don't like that you have this. This is dumb. But for the most part, like, I do think Pathfinder characters tend to be pretty solid. Or at least Wrath of the Righteous characters are pretty solid. There were a couple in Kingmaker that I thought were pretty garbage from a like class mechanics standpoint. Did you greater heroism yourself again? No. That lasts for 20 minutes. This is me conveying my frustration. That's bad design. That is poorly designed. That's frustrating. And disappointing. Very frustrating, very disappointing. Oh, we killed some votaries back there. Immune to magic missile. Interesting. Didn't know that.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
Got it. Ooh. Oh, hold up. This thing's actually hitting. Is a +7? Wait, it's hitting with a +17? What? Excuse me? Oh, it's against touch AC. Okay. I was like, what? But that makes more sense. Because, I mean, it is literally just touching. As long as it touches you. Well, I say that, but no, that was a bite attack. Okay, that doesn't make sense to me. Because, like, my companion's bite attacks aren't against touch AC, are they? I mean, the touch attack makes sense. It's literally called touch. Like, that makes sense to go against touch AC. And, I mean, in my mind, honestly, a bite also makes sense to go against touch AC. But, I think bites count as a weapon, right? Because, like, my animals' bites don't go against touch. We'll check. We'll check. Oh, wait, didn't we just do this with Ivu? Yeah, we just... Ivu is flat-footed. Okay, so that doesn't count. Belay that. That's a talon.
The inheritor.
Ride my blade.
Well, you know, it be what it be.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
I'm prepared. Each step is a
Prepared.
new journey.
Log of resistance +3. Done.
I sense something.
Whoa! We came right up next to that.
I finished here. Is there more? I'm trusting you.
Here we go. What's going on here?
I will help where I can.
Here we go again.
I didn't read this either, actually. Igneous Elemental Undertow. Island is affected by... You can find magical pillars. Creature within 30-foot range. So this is just going to be the opposite of the cold pillar, right? So gets cold resistance. Scaling up the higher your hit dice. And every time a creature takes damage from any source, it takes an additional 1d6 fire damage. That's kind of sketchy.
We will win this war. I'm done with you.
That's fun. That's solid, good fun. Good, solid fun.
Desna, guide my hand.
Still flat-footed, so it
On, fiend!
still doesn't count. Ah. Can we just wipe them again? Not quite, but pretty fucking close. Tell you what. I feel like I want to tweet about this. I really feel like I want to tweet about this. Like, legitimately, I feel like I want to tweet about this. Like, this is, I've got to release in some way, shape, form, or fashion. like, Okay. But this, I said, I am loving Wrath of the Righteous, but I'm playing a Beast Tamer Bard, and the Hamadryad feels so useless. At the point I'm at, it just casts greater heroism on itself each fight, and then the fight is over. Very disappointing. Narids aren't much better. Sad face. Okay. I did that. I've released. Now we move on with our lives. Okay, those were bites, right? Ibu did a bite. Oh, it's still flat-footed. How's it still flat-footed? I guess I
Make
went
your
before
peace.
it went, and it still didn't get a chance to go? Like, twice? We're very strong. I mean, we're well above what we should be for this place, so it makes sense, but we are very strong.
I finished here. Is there more?
I can handle it.
Well, we circled around. Fucking didn't we?
You call?
This place actually looks a little
I can
similar
do
to the
this.
last place. This.
Each step is a new journey. I will resist.
The light. Take you.
Will the light take you? Because they're incorporeal. Ooh, is she still using? What's she using? She's using Deadly Toll right now. Which actually is not. Well, it does have Evil Outsider Bane. Doesn't it? Or is that everything? No, it does have Evil Outsider Bane. Whatever, it'd be what it'd be.
Fall!
Did she do nothing that time? Yeah, she didn't even do anything that time because she's so far back from the battle, I would assume, that she can't see anything. Like, I don't... Yeah, she's back here. Just sadness, honestly. Like... Maybe. Hey, nice.
Prepare yourself.
Hell yeah.
I shall not be swayed from my path. I
He is
enjoy
very-
our travels.
Going crazy over there. Ooh, Quiver of Marksman's Aid. Helotus Bodus. The owner of this quiver can use it to shoot 40 units of ammunition. Though this ammunition does not deal any damage, it marks the target on a hit. Thus, all other companions get additional 2 bonus on each attack against this enemy. You got cold ears, boy. You got cold ears. Yes, sir, you do. How are you surviving with such cold ears? My goodness. Hey. Hey. Paw me. You paw me, sir. This effect doesn't affect the initiator even if she equips other quivers or weapons. Only one creature can be marked per encounter. That actually is pretty interesting. We're gonna throw that on her. Cause that a +2 in a big fight against an enemy that has like 70 AC, a +2 actually could matter a lot. That could be a fucking thing.
I'm trusting you.
So I think that's an interesting item.
What's that there?
The
The struggles never cease. I will follow my dream.
very nice.
Desna, guide my hand.
Otis Babotery.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Dang, I was trying to be cheesy.
Without risk.
Oh boy, greater heroism again. Very, very displeased. Like, I just don't, like, I gotta assume that there just wasn't any testing that went into it. It just, like, I don't know who designed that and went, yeah, this is gonna, a person who plays a Beast Tamer Bard is going to get after having experienced 5 Smilodons, or even Mastodons, even though I'm not a big Mastodon fan. They're gonna get to Nereids and Hamadryads in this game, and they're gonna be like, wow, this is cool. Like, if someone, by the way, if I'm just completely incorrect and using this wrong, by all means, let me know in the comments. It just, it seems incredibly silly how useless the Hamadryad. I mean, it's not completely useless. It's just not
Please,
good.
allow me.
And the Nereids are honestly, the Nereids kind of are useless unless you're fighting very particular enemies, because anytime you're fighting demons, they just keep using their fucking like acid thing and it does like nothing. So.
I refuse to accept their statement.
Hey, buddy. Well, we got some conjurers in here. Let's go for a... That way we make sure all of our peeps have haste on us. That last haste we did not actually hit everyone.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
Make your
Hamadryad was too far away, did not actually get to act, because it's still in this room. Let's summon. Fuck it. Let's summon. No. We're gonna let the Hamadryad experience this whole dungeon. We're gonna have the Hamadryad out. We're gonna see if it does anything useful. So far, it's not looking good.
Take you!
Yo ho ho ho! That brass golem exploding actually was the most damage we've taken in a while, and it really wasn't that much. If be told. And I think it was only as much as it was because of the additional damage from the igneous elemental undertow. Boy, are you tap-tapping me? I just gave you like all the pets and love, and you over here tap-tapping me? You over here tap-tapping me, sir? 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 Cannot believe you. Your tap taps. Cat hair in my face now. Who's done this to me? And why?
Can't make the demons wait.
I will fight.
It's a...
I found something.
Something.
Guide my blade.
Didn't see it. This is like trying to take a really weak party member through the game in hopes that he'll get better with time. You can't remember when you tried doing that. It reminds you of trying to level up a magic card. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, hold up. I have feelings about this. Or Edward from FF4. That's a good comparison, actually. At least the Magikarp does pay off eventually. It totally fucking does. Absolutely. And I get where you're coming from. It does feel like that, like, late to the party member, or that just, like, low stat party member, or something like that. Whatever, it's like this thing that you have to babysit. What I think is super funny is, in point of fact, I'm actually, I have a Magikarp on Pokemon Go right now that I'm babysitting, trying trying to get enough candies to get stronger, which I actually just got enough today. Interestingly enough. But I just thought it very funny that Magikarp was one of your examples. Oh, fuck.
I will resist.
Ugh. We can drop a Firestorm. Yatta.
Run, fiend!
Into the fray!
I'm prepared. I finished here. Is there more?
Also, why is it so difficult for me to, like, select things sometimes? I think I adore this game. I'm gonna throw this out there. I have played enough Pathfinder. They could royally screw up the ending to this game, and I would still probably adore it and say that it's one of the best CRPGs ever made. This is a great game. It's fantastic. It's got great music. It's got really good writing for a CRPG. It's got good mechanics. It's got a lot of great design going for it. But I have now played enough of it. I've played 300 hours of it or some odd shit. And I've now played enough of it to where I know a lot of its little bugs, its little faults, its little annoyances. And I have like a little list of grievances against the game where I'm like, okay, Pathfinder, gonna Pathfinder, right? Like, why are you fucking with me right now, Pathfinder? So I'm kind of like in that mode where I'm really enjoying going through these dungeons and kind of like just kicking ass and taking names. It's a lot of fun. But it also helps to exemplify the moments where I'm like, Pathfinder,
But does not please
you know?
allow me to keep my lovely, irresistibly beautiful wings? Each step is a new journey. I will prove my worth.
Prove your worth.
Please, allow me.
You can do. Before we head in here, we're going to drop a haste. Good call. Did not look like I had to move, but I will just accept it and move on with my life.
Prepare yourself.
Captain of the Drowned. Oh, there's a ghost. Oh, that's the ghost. I'm fucking dumb sometimes. Leave me alone.
The light, take you!
Captain of the Drowned. Interesting.
Fall!
Okay, now I can actually cast the spell that I was trying to cast. Cool. Wonderful. Captain of the Drowned dead, other guy dead. Gonna waste time on anything else.
Guide my hand.
Who the oh. I was gonna say, who the fuck else is here? But there's an assassin over in the corner. That's me in the corner.
No glory without risk!
I'm prepared.
Beautiful.
Hamadryad, I think, I could be wrong, but I think the Hamadryad still has yet to even attack once. Every single turn in combat has been either casting Greater Heroism, which is done like 3 or 4 times, or just trying to catch up with the party. Is
You call.
oi,
I enjoy our
Love.
travels.
Captain of the Drowned. We got the Guardian's Battle Axe. +3 adamantine. Cool. Cool. +3 adamantine battle axe gives its wielder a +3 competence bonus to attack rolls on attacks of opportunity. Okay, that's neat. If equipped together with the Guardian's Shield, this bonus is increased to +6. And on a successful hit, an attack of opportunity made with it deals an additional 2d6 slashing damage. You know what? That could actually be pretty good on like a... Maybe it could be pretty good on like a trip build. Like if you're forcing multiple attacks of opportunity consistently. That'd be pretty neat. Heavy shield. Mental form. That's interesting.
The struggles never cease.
Let's see what we can do.
That was it, wasn't it? Yep. Sometimes that be it, Otis Botus. Sometimes that be it. Collect all. Ew! With your little paws! With your little tap paws! No, sir. No, sir. He's tapping me. In a tap world, boyo bean.
Here we go.
Jeez. Jeez, Lewis.
I can handle it.
Let's head back to port real quick. Offload some loot, kind of gauge how we're doing. We'll sell all of our numbered situations. Over at ye old Chaplain. We got 14k just off of the base shit. Which is fine. Okay. Another 36k again, just off of numbered things, which, like, we could filter through and sell a lot more. So that's not bad. We just netted, I think we just made basically most of our money back from when we bought all of the, well, not quite. We're getting close to making our money back from investing in, like, recipe stuff. His boyo. He looking mighty kissable right now. He gonna dodge me. He looking mighty kissable right now. He looking, oh, he dodged me. He a dodgy boy. Oh, he dodged me. He barely dodged me. I got some. Mwah. You can't dodge me forever. You can't dodge me forever. Okay. What are we on? We are on... We have Conflagrant Taco. We want to replace Lucky Hand Sandwich, I think, with Demon Slayer. Right. Demon Slayer soup. Except 15 hour.
You've carried such suffering around your whole life. I think if you opened your heart to a kind deity, you would feel better.
Really? You think I'd feel better if I had to care about what a deity wants me to do? Would my back be lighter if I carried a horse?
Look, Ember just saying what we all thinking. Ember over here just saying what we all fucking thinking. Okay, I do want to check. I want to check this out. Can I toss thing in here? Alright. Keep going. We actually took a minuscule amount of damage on that one. And we got hit like once or twice, aside from that like death explosion. So it's possible. Ooh, I like this new layout. It's possible that we might actually start seeing some real combat, but we will have to wait for that until the next video. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time for more Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. You tap-tapping son of a bitch!
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.